guys, it's Miss Nita Caprice here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my favorite and not so favorite of my meatless meats and what I do to them to make them enjoyable for my eating pleasure. We're also going to be addressing my first week of being full vegetarian and how I feel about it, how I'm liking it, and what I'm doing. And I'm also going to be answering some questions that you guys have been asking me, so let's not waste any time and let's get right to it. Okay, so today we are here in my kitchen because obviously that's where you cook food. Everybody knows that. Anyways, so we're just gonna get right into it with my favorite meatless meats. Two are these guys. They are both from Garden, or Garden. I think it's Garden, I don't know. It's G-A-R-D-E-I-N. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is what it is. And they have Mandarin Orange Crispy Chicken and 7-grain crispy tenders. They're basically both the same, like, filling, I guess you could say, but one just has a crispier crust and they're a little bit bigger. But both of them, I will tell you, both of them taste just like McDonald's chicken nuggets. Just like them. Literally. And it's really exciting because I love McDonald's chicken nuggets. So to find something that actually legit tastes just like chicken nuggets to me from McDonald's, it's a win-win. How could you not? Like, these are really, really, really good. By Garden as well. Classic meatless meatballs. I make meatball subs with these, obviously spaghetti and meatballs. They're really good. How I cook them is a little bit of water and a little bit of vegetable oil, about a tablespoon of vegetable oil in is it a frying pan, saute pan, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I just put it in the pan and cook it. And I, of course, add my own seasonings to it, but they're really, really good and really quick. You can put them in the microwave too, but I just like to be extra and cook them on the stove. And moving on, we have corn. I think that's how you pronounce it. Corn? I don't know. But dedicated to meat-free. It is meat-free sausage in Italian. It's really, really good. They don't really taste like Italian sausage to me, but like I said, I just add my own little seasonings to it to make it to how I like it. It's got kind of like a softer texture. It doesn't really taste like when you would bite into Italian sausage. So yeah, and I don't think this is, I'm not sure if this is vegetarian or vegan. This is vegetarian because it's with rehydrated egg whites. So this is vegetarian, not vegan meat. Wait, what? Hold on. This says not suitable for home freezing. These are definitely frozen. I clearly don't read directions very well. I hope I'm not gonna die because I did this. I'm not quite sure why it says not suitable for home freezing. That's really scary. So I'm gonna look that up for my next video. And yeah, that's really weird. I've never, well, I just buy like 3 or 4 of them at a time and then freeze them, and then I'm good on the sausage front for like a month. Anyway, moving on to the next wiener.
Ask me about my wiener.
These are Jumbo Smart Dogs meatless veggie hot dogs from Light Life. Now let me see if these say if you can freeze. This one doesn't say anything about not suitable for home freezing. So apparently you can freeze these, but not these. I don't know why, and I'm kind of weirded out by that, but anyway, these are really good. I did use these. They're not the jumbo ones, but I used the smaller, like regular size ones last year when I was on the road to make a meatless corn dog, and it tasted just like a corn dog. I had people try them and they were like, oh my god, that's actually really good. So yeah, these are really, really good. Now there is like a consistency difference in the two. This one is a little bit softer and kind of more tofu like, and this one has the consistency and taste of a real hot dog to me. So yeah, Morningstar Farms spicy black bean burgers. I like these a lot and I eat these a lot. There's another veggie burger that I use. Actually, there's a lot of them. It's called, I'll have to find the name for it and I'll insert a picture of one of my favorites, and I'll insert a picture in later. But the ones that I have that I got on sale, it was buy one get one free, so of course I bought 2 of them. I had never had that particular brand of that type of burger. I don't know what the brand is, but I will find out and again put a picture in. And yeah, so I don't know what that one is. It's really meat-like. I don't know what exactly is in it because I threw away the box because I didn't have room in my freezer. So I threw away the box and I don't know the brand, I don't know any of the ingredients, I don't know anything, I just eat it. But it is really good and it's really filling. So yeah. This is another Morningstar Farms. I eat these all the time. It's another one by Morningstar Farms, 100% vegan. It's veggie meal starter steak strips, lightly seasoned veggie steak strips. No cholesterol, 23 grams protein, 150 calories per serving. Keep frozen, cooked thoroughly, obviously. These smell really good, but they're really bland if you don't add your own seasoning, in my opinion. I make Philly cheesesteaks with these, you know, breakfast stuff with it, like steak and eggs. Fajitas, obviously. I've done some like Asian inspired dishes with them. Yeah, they're really good, but for me, I have to add my own seasonings to them. So, yerp. And then on to 2 of my favorites. Jackfruit. This is one it's really good. It smells amazing when it's cooking. The whole house smells amazing when this is cooking. And it's the Tex-Mex jackfruit. It's like taco seasoned jackfruit. And then this is a lightly seasoned jackfruit. It's really good. You can, if you just use it for anything you would meat, really. They have a barbecue one. The barbecue I didn't really like. It was too vinegary for me. Like even after adding my own barbecue, like it didn't taste like barbecue when I did it, or when I made it. And then I added my own barbecue sauce and I still had that underlying like vinegary taste to it. These 2 I don't get that from. So yeah, these are really. So that's all of my meatless meats. Now we're gonna get into the next part of the video. So I'm going to put these away and then stay tuned. All right, we're back. I'm sitting down, which I'm very happy for because I've been on my feet all day. But anyways, my first week being vegetarian hasn't been hard for me. It hasn't really been hard for me personally because, like I said in my last video, which if you guys haven't watched, go check it out. Like I said in my last video, there was weeks on end when I was on the road that I ate a vegetarian lifestyle just because I was so busy and I was just so tired and just really being lazy that I didn't want to cook, you know, fish or shellfish. Thank you. Sorry. I didn't want to cook those things. I just decided to just, you know, eat salads and hard-boiled eggs and, you know, cheese and, vegetarian foods, so, you know, cheese pizza or vegetable pizza or whatever the case may be. I just ate that rather than having, you know, the fish or the meatless meats for that matter. I just ate a vegetarian lifestyle. I didn't eat any really meatless meats besides, you know, the meatless hot dogs that I talked about before when I made the corn dogs. Every once in a while I had, you know, like a tuna salad or something like that, but for the most part, a good vast majority of last summer I ate a vegetarian lifestyle. And so when I did the transition from pescatarianism to vegetarian, it wasn't really hard for me, and it hasn't really been hard. I'm not saying it won't be hard or that I might not have, you know, a bump or 2 in the road or whatever. I'm not saying that I won't. I might, you never know. But as far as this first week, it hasn't really been hard. But we will see, and if there is any cravings, I will be sure to document them so that I can insert them into videos, and let you guys know my struggles. So yes, with the questions, I've written down 3 questions, 2 being questions that I was asked a lot, 1 being a question that somebody made me do my homework on. I had to do my homework on that last one. So thank you to that person. Her name is Marissa. Thank you, Marissa, for that question.
but we'll get to that in a minute. Question number 1 is, have I lost weight? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I didn't get on this journey or start this journey to lose weight. Obviously that's a plus if I have. But I didn't start this journey to lose weight. I started it to live an animal and cruelty-free lifestyle as far as what I personally consume. Now, obviously, my boyfriend is not vegetarian. We've talked about this before. So, obviously, I'm going to have the meats and stuff that he eats in the house. But for myself, I don't want to consume the meat and the animal product. So, that's what this journey's for, and that's what we're all here for. Watching me, which I appreciate. Thank you, guys. I don't know if I've lost weight. I guess I can start weighing myself weekly and let you guys know if I have, which I guess, you know, there's no problem doing that. That just wasn't my goal, and that wasn't why I started the journey to begin with. But since you guys keep asking, I answered, and I will start to weigh myself for you guys. So, yes. Question number 2. How long am I going to be vegan? Forever. That's the plan. I want to be vegan forever. I want to go through makeup. I want to go through hair products. I want to go through food. I want to go through clothes. I want to go through everything. And anything in my life that I personally consume or use, I don't want it to be tested or have animal anything in it. That is my plan, and that's what I'm sticking to. I'm not quite sure why I started this journey. Like I said in my first video, I just got a wild hair at my ass, and I did no research whatsoever. I just decided this is what I was going to do, and I did it. I researched for like maybe 3 days, 4 days tops, and I researched an alternative to eating animals, found pescatarianism, thought that would be a good way to ease myself into being vegetarian and then into veganism. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I'm doing. I plan to be vegan for a very, very long time. And yeah. So question number 3. She made me do more homework on this one. Marissa, you made me do my homework. But it's okay. Anyway, what are my soy-free protein sources? That's a tongue twister. Try and say that 5 times fast. I'm not going to because I'll fail. Anyways, I have never been asked that question. Never even thought about it. The thought never crossed my mind. So I had to Google some because I didn't know. I didn't know any. Obviously, vegetables aside from the soybean are soy-free. So these are all ones that I personally eat and I personally love and like. So avocado, cauliflower, broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts, sweet corn, asparagus, stuff like that. It's all protein sources, and they have, the ones I named had the highest grams per serving of protein. And nuts, aside from soy nuts, beans, lentils, black beans are all very, 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 very high. Those two in particular are very, very high in protein, and that's because I actually eat them, so I looked up the protein. It's like, for lentils has the highest, I want to say it's like close to 10 grams in 1 cup of black beans, or excuse me, half a cup. And then the lentils, it's like 7.5, or maybe it's vice versa. I don't remember. One of the two is 7.5, and one of them is almost 10 and a half a cup. Flaxseed and chia seeds, steel cut oatmeal, those are all things that I've actually eaten that are soy free. So those are things that I have had to look up and do some homework on because I'd never thought about soy free, or you know, whatever the case may be, but I did it. So thank you, Marissa, for that question. That was a very, very good question. Yeah. So thank you guys again for coming and watching. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I will be back next week with another video. So thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a great week.